someone had to tell you, you're going to die, wouldn't it be great if someone reminded us at the beginning of every day that we're dying, that life is not infinite, that time is not reversible? Then maybe we could live to the fullest, every minute, every second we have. Isn't it strange? We're all aware that we're dying. We all know that there's a small chance that there is no tomorrow, but most of us don't really live as if we know it.
But once you realize you're not going to be around forever, I think that's what makes life so magical. One day you'll eat your last meal, smell your last flower, hug your friend for the very last time. You might not know it's the last time, so that's why you should do everything you love with passion, you know? Treasure the few years you've got, because that's all there is.
Few of us appreciate every moment. Few of us live the life we want to live, a life we are proud to live. Instead, we live full of stress and meaninglessness.
You need to just keep living. Listen to the pain. It's both history teacher and fortune teller. Pain teaches us who we are, Wade. Sometimes it's so bad, we feel like we're dying. But you can't really live till we die a little.
This is Chris. Welcome to the world's first GYATT Fortnite Podcast, where I'm landing in Shifty Shafts and opening up the vault in less than 10 seconds. And I'm stockpiling gold. Technically, someone else might already have a Fortnite podcast, but in the spirit of Fortnite, daylight savings time isn't the only thing that's changed. No. Midas is back now, looking for a piece of the Zero Shard. We, all of us, have heard stories about Midas and to not trust him. We'll hope work with him to get back the Zero Shard. You know, I am absolutely on the record. I am loving this season so far. This update that just came out is absolutely amazing. The Mortal Kombat item is just too good to be true, along with the kneecapper. Will Fletcher Kane increase the Baron tax across the whole Fortnite island? That's a sneaky little wolf. And lastly, we really have to discuss Crime City. But the detail of the buildings and Shifty Shafts, oh my God, it's a marvel place to land at. The design and playstyle of both areas feels just as fresh as Tilted Towers did when it arrived. Beautifully done, guys. Beautiful. And let's get ready to dive in. Before moving on, I just want to let our listeners know that we're currently trying to build our following on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Small, independent podcasts like this one need all the support we can get to survive. Sharing, liking, commenting on socials on TikTok and X, and following on social media is greatly appreciated and helps keep this afloat during turbulent times. Thank you. All right, listen up. GYATT Fortnite Podcast Warriors. We gotta talk. I need to get something off my chest. something that's been weighing on me, like the time I tried to carry 6 kegs, 3 med kits, and a gold pump in my inventory. It's really hard to do that. No, but seriously, this is real. This is happening. I'm changing my Epic Games name to GYATT Fortnite Podcast. Yeah, I know. Some of you are probably gasping, clutching your chest like I just hit you with a heavy sniper from across the map. And trust me, I feel it too. For years, I've only had one Epic name, and I've been known by my old name. A name that's been a part of my Fortnite journey since day one. I picked up the Founders Edition of Fortnite. I paid about $150. Came with a couple of friend codes. I gave it away to a couple of people. And I've literally been playing since its inception. Okay. And this name has been there through every victory royale, every frustrating reboot card scramble, every questionable impulse grenade decision. My name was my identity, my digital fingerprint in the world of Fortnite. But now every elimination, every kill feed notification, every moment in the game will read, "The GYATT Fortnite Podcast shotgunned you. The GYATT Fortnite Podcast eliminated you with a mammoth pistol. And the GYATT Fortnite Podcast sent you back to the lobby." And let's not even talk about when I use a shockwave hammer. The GYATT Fortnite Podcast launched you into oblivion. Seriously. It's a surreal feeling because this isn't just a name change. This is me stepping onto a bigger battlefield. For a long time, my Epic name was my digital home. It carried memories. It had weight. But at the same time, I've always believed in organic growth, in letting things build naturally, in not forcing anything, in letting the universe and the Fortnite matchmaking algorithm work its magic. So, this is a bold step, a big step, a step that says, yeah, I'm not just here to play Fortnite. I'm here to be Fortnite, to talk about it, to dissect it, to create something bigger than just myself. And yet, there's a part of me that dreads it. And I'm only being honest. I can already hear the voice chat reactions now. Hey, yo, why is there a whole podcast in my kill feed, yo? Bro, imagine getting eliminated by a marketing campaign. Nah, ain't no way I just lost to a brand. And let's be honest. There's going to be that one guy who refuses to accept his L and starts ranting in voice chat. Ain't no way this podcast dude's better than me. He's probably a bot. I got third party. I was lagging. My controller died. My dog tripped over my Ethernet cable. But despite the dread, despite the uncertainty, I know this is the right move. Because here's the truth. Fortnite is bigger than just a game for me. It's a world, a space where I've met incredible people. You know who you are. My friends list is, I like to say, it's overflowing. I've had so many unforgettable moments and built something now worth sharing. And right now I get to share that, but on a bigger scale. Sure, it might feel weird at first, but all great changes feel weird at first. That's how you know you're on the right path.
Anyway.
And yeah, maybe I'll have to get used to seeing my own podcast name in the elimination feed. Maybe I'll have to endure the occasional, bro, what is this? Reaction from randoms in the lobby. But you know what? Maybe that's exactly what I need. Maybe that's the next level. And if my name change makes one person go, wait, what's the GYATT Fortnite Podcast? And actually check it out, then to me, then it's already a victory royale. So to all my fellow Fortnite warriors out there, whether you're building skyscrapers in zero build for some reason, or hitting the perfect 200 pump, I say this: embrace the change, ride the storm. And when the moment comes to make a big, scary, game-changing decision, GYATT! I'll see you in the kill feed. Intro. Ah, yes. The intro. All right. Listen up, GYATT warriors. I know some of you dropping hot. Some of you hide in bushes. And some of you are just here to get carried. And that's okay. But here's the thing. Everything you do in Fortnite matters. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Bro, I just played a chill. I'm not some pro sweating in a zero build tournament. I hear you, especially. But hear me out. This isn't about being the best. It's about understanding that every action, from where you land to where you choose to heal, to whether or not you bother to res your teammates. Yes, I'm looking at you, guy who just ran past my reboot card like it was invisible. All of that creates a ripple effect, a butterfly effect, what I like to say, a Fortnite effect. Now, I know you're sitting there, controller in hand, probably thinking, what kind of dramatic ass nonsense is this? But let me ask you this. You ever drop into a match, get eliminated instantly, and think, man, I just got so unlucky? Maybe that unlucky moment wasn't just bad luck. Maybe it was set into motion 5 minutes before the match even started by someone else's decision. Ever wondered if that one random elimination led to a series of events that caused Tfue to rage quit? Or what if your decision to buy that one skin actually influenced the entire Fortnite item shop rotation? Sounds crazy, but is it? I mean, think about it. Epic Games tracks everything. The way we play, what we buy, which weapons we use. You could literally change the trajectory of an entire season without even knowing it. Now, I know most of you have already played at least one match where everything fell into place. The loot, the zone, the fights. It all just clicked. And then there are those games where everything that can go wrong does go wrong. Like some unseen forces out there scripting your downfall. Maybe it is, because this isn't just a game. No, it's a chaotic, ever-changing universe of choices. Your hesitation, your greed, your one missed shot. It's not just affecting you. It's shaping the match, maybe even shaping the next match, or shaping how a player views the game entirely. So today, we're talking about the Fortnite butterfly effect. I really should call this the GYATT Fortnite butterfly effect, as I believe anything you put forward into the world has an effect. Maybe this podcast has affected you just a bit. Maybe it changed your thoughts about what you can do differently in game or maybe even in life. How that one random shot you fired in Shifty Shafts for no reason. Maybe your finger was on the trigger button on your mouse or on your controller. And that might have been the signal that led another squad to push towards your direction. How that one build you misplaced might have set up the perfect angle for someone else's snipe. How deciding to emote at the wrong moment might have made you someone's lifelong Fortnite rival. Because in Fortnite, everything you do matters. The ripple effect. Let's start with something simple. Landing. You ever notice how the entire match can hinge on your first decision? I'm not talking about whether you're in the mood to sweat or vibe. I mean the literal first thing you do. The split-second moment where you jump from the battle bus and commit to a good spot. Say you're dropping Lone Wolf Lair, but you hesitate for just a second. Maybe you were checking your phone. I do it all the time. Maybe you got distracted by that one dude flying straight down at Mach 10, like his life depends on it. Maybe you just second-guessed yourself. And now, you're late. Someone else lands first. They take the chest you were going for. That same person now has a shotgun. You, on the other hand, have nothing but a pickaxe and a prayer. And guess what? That's all it takes. You're done. Eliminated. Back to the lobby, staring at your screen and possibly your phone again, asking yourself why you even play this game. But this story doesn't end with you. No, you're not that important.
Anyway.
Because you landed late, you lost your fight. That opponent, who should have been eliminated by you, now goes on a rampage. They get 10 eliminations, push into the final zone, and win the match. Congratulations. Your hesitation just created a champion. But let's zoom out even further. What if that champion goes to post their insane 10 elimination clip on Twitter? That clip goes viral. A Fortnite highlight reel moment. Thousands of likes, retweets, a ridiculous montage edit, bro, synced up to some overused, sped up rap song. Epic Games sees it. They analyze the stats. They realize, wow, this shotgun seems a little too OP. And now, because of your one misstep, Epic decides to nerf the shotgun. You, my friend, just changed Fortnite history. All because you hesitated for a second. I know. You're thinking, bro, this is a stretch right here, man. Nope, no. But is it? Fortnite is a domino game. Every action leads to another. Your small choices might seem insignificant, but when you zoom out, you start to realize just how much of an impact you actually have. And if you think landing is the only time this happens, oh, just wait. The power of a single build. All right, builders, this one's for you. You ever get into a fight and just, you just throw up just one wall? And you're thinking, this'll hold them off. And then 0.2 seconds later, you're getting sprayed through 17 different angles. Like you just pissed off the whole entire lobby. Yeah, we've all been there. Now, I want you to really think about that one wall you placed, because that one piece of wood, brick, or metal, that changed the geometry of the fight. That single wall dictated where bullets flew, how movement played out, and, most importantly, whether you survived the next 3 seconds or got sent back to the lobby in shame. Now, let's break this down. The geometry of a Fortnite fight. Fortnite isn't just about who has better aim. It's about who controls the space. You place a wall in the wrong spot. Boom. You just gave your opponent free cover. You panic build the ramp at the wrong angle. Boom. Now you're exposed to a third party watching from a hill like a sniper in a spy movie. Every single build you place has consequences. You ever try to box up too fast, only to realize you trapped yourself? Like, congratulations, genius. You just built your own tomb. It happens all the time. One misplaced wall can turn your defense into your coffin. But let's zoom out even further. The aftermath of your builds. Let's say you panic build like crazy. You're 20 stories high, lost in the sauce, sweating harder than a kid taking the SATs. You crank up, try to retake height, but you whiff a floor placement. Idiot. You're eliminated. Tough break. But this isn't where the story ends. Your builds, though, they're still there. And guess what? In 3 minutes, another squad rolls into the area. They see your ridiculous abandoned skyscraper and think, we can use this for cover. But, oh no, because you were panic building like a madman, your structures are weirdly placed. There's gaps in the walls, floating pieces, and a random edited cone that serves no purpose except to confuse anyone who walks by. So this new squad tries to maneuver through your absolute mess of a build fight. And what happens? Well, one of them falls straight through. He rages. He unplugs his controller. He vows to never play Fortnite again. And you're not even in the match anymore, bro. But your builds just ended a career. The invisible hand of Fortnite. Now, let's take it even further. Imagine you're rotating late in the game. You see an old fight from 5 minutes ago, an absolute disaster zone of leftover structures. Walls, half edited, floors missing, just complete chaos. And you think to yourself, maybe I'll use this for cover. Congratulations, you just inherited the legacy of a fight you weren't even part of. And what if the dude who originally built that was a bot? What if some random noob was just messing around, building for no reason, and now here you are using his leftovers as life-saving cover? The ripple effect of Fortnite's building mechanics is absolutely insane. What you build doesn't just protect you in the moment. It alters the landscape of the match long after you're gone. So, what do we learn from all of this? Okay? Your builds, they don't just protect you. They create obstacles. They change fights. They actually dictate movement. They might even end someone's entire gaming career. So next time you casually crank up to the sky, just know your builds, they might outlive you. The chaos of looting. Looting. It's a science. It's an art. It's a dangerous addiction, like a gambler at a slot machine. But instead of coins, it's purple shotguns and gold ARs. You ever win a fight standing over a pile of loot and suddenly feel like a kid in a candy store? Your brain tells you, grab everything. And suddenly you're swapping out a perfectly good loadout just because that gold SMG looks spicy. And then, boom, you're gone. Because looting, it's a game of greed, a dangerous one. And in Fortnite, hesitation gets you killed. Greed gets you eliminated. The psychology of loot greed. There's something psychological about looting that Fortnite players don't talk about enough. You can have everything you need. Full shields, max mats, a perfect loadout. But the second you see another loot pile, you gotta check it. It's like this deep primal instinct. It kicks in. You think, what if there's something better? And that, my friends, is how bad decisions happen. Because while you're standing in the open, contemplating whether or not you need to trade your blue shotgun for a purple one, guess what? Someone is watching you. That's right. Someone who didn't waste time looting. Someone who's lining up a sniper shot while you're standing still, sorting your inventory like a grocery list. And when you're dead, you're spectating. Your loot, it's someone else's now. And here's where it gets even worse. The ripple effect of looting mistakes. Let's zoom out because you took too long looting. The enemy who eliminated you now has your loadout. And let's say you had some seriously stacked loot. That one weapon you hesitated over, that's the gun they're now using to dominate the entire match. And then they go on to win the game. All because you took 2 extra seconds standing out in the open like a deer in headlights. You ever think about that? You might be responsible for helping someone else win. And not in a good way. And here's the real kicker. This doesn't just happen once. This happens every single match. Somewhere in the world right now, Fortnite players taking too long to loot. And somewhere else, well, a sniper is waiting. The third-party loot trap. And let's talk about something we all hate, but also take full advantage of. Third-partying. Looting is the #1 way to get third-partied. Think about it. When you see a loot pile sitting in the middle of nowhere, what's your first thought? It's never just, oh, wow, free loot. No, it's always, this is a trap. Because we all know how this goes. Some guy just won a brutal fight. He's looting. He's vulnerable. And then out of nowhere, here comes another squad. They weren't interested before. But now that there's loot on the ground, suddenly it's their business. And now the cycle repeats. The guy who was third-partying, now he's looting. And now it's his turn to get third-partied. It's like the food chain. But in Fortnite, survival of the sweatiest. Looting, the silent killer. Listen, looting feels safe, but it's not. It tempts you. It tricks you. It makes you forget the basics. Awareness, positioning, staying covered. And most importantly, looting is a high-risk, high-reward game. Every extra second you take sorting through items increases your chances of elimination. Looting is the ultimate psychological warfare because when you stop to loot, you're saying, I trust no one's looking at me right now. And let me tell you something. GYATT warriors, someone is always looking to kill you. The final takeaway. So, what do we learn from all of this? Looting. It's not just about getting gear. It's about timing. It's about risk management. And most importantly, it's about knowing when you should walk away. That gold shotgun won't mean anything if you get sniped before you can use it. That loot pile might look like a blessing, but more often than not, it's a graveyard. So next time you're looting mid-game, ask yourself one question. Am I looting? Or am I just waiting to get eliminated? The emote effect. All right. Let's talk about the real chaos theory of Fortnite. Emotes. We all know that one guy, the one who can't just win. He has to rub it in. You think that's just harmless fun? That's almost psychological warfare. You see, when you eliminate someone and hit them with a disrespectful emote, you're not just celebrating, you're altering the course of that player's entire night. Because now, you're on their list. You think they're just going to move on? No, they're remembering your name. They're writing it down. They're following you into the next match just to make sure you don't survive. And you don't even know it. Emotes, they're a social experiment, a test of patience, ego, and self-control. Think about it. The difference between someone playing smart and someone overcommitting to a fight? It's always got to be one disrespectful emote. You ever see someone lose their mind after getting emoted on? Suddenly, they start playing reckless, pushing fights they shouldn't be pushing, taking risky shots just to get revenge. And what happens? Boom, eliminated again. Because they didn't play to win. They played to get even. The ripple effect of an emote. But here's the real kicker. Your emote, it's influencing behavior. It's making people play differently. Maybe it makes someone rage and overcommit to fights. Maybe it even makes someone quit the game entirely. Or maybe, just maybe, it makes someone try harder. You ever think about how many sweats were created because someone hit them with a disco fever emote back in chapter 1? That one emote might have turned a casual player who's not really interested in a game like Fortnite into a full-blown demon. And now that casual player, he's out building entire lobbies, dropping 20 bombs, ruining tournaments, all because one guy danced on him 3 years ago. So next time you throw up a take the L, just know you might be creating your own worst nightmare. So, what did we learn today, GYATT warriors? Every decision in Fortnite, every bullet, every build, every loot choice, it matters. But maybe not to you. Maybe not in that exact moment when you're just vibing through a match, grabbing loot, making quick edits, hitting a random emote mid-flight, tearing down a whole entire building just to watch it disappear from a city or a village in the game. But zoom out, take a step back, and you'll see it. Your smallest actions, they create ripples. Your choices don't just impact you, they influence the players around you. That one fight you backed out of, it lets someone else survive. That one hesitation on the landing, it might have set up the next tournament champion. That one random emo after an elimination, you might have just created the next Fortnite sweat. Your eliminations or your failures could be the difference between some random dude clutching a victory royale or rage quitting Fortnite forever. It's all connected. And that's the beauty of it. So next time you hop into Fortnite, just remember, you're not just playing the game. You're shaping it. You're writing someone else's story. Make it one they'll never forget. This is Chris. Thanks for tuning in to the world's first GYATT Fortnite Podcast. Until next time, keep your shields up, your emotes ready, and remember, it's all about how you see the game. Amazing episode. So glad I wrapped this one up. So much happening in Fortnite, around the world. I just want everybody to be safe and have a lot of fun. I'll say it again. This Fortnite season is an absolute blast. I haven't had this much fun from landing at Grim Gate. Last chapter. Shout out to the level designers. I love what they did to the map. I love all the details. If you designed anything, just reach out to me. Send me a message on my socials. You can follow me on TikTok at GYATT Fortnite Podcast. And on X at GYATTFortCast. I logged in today. I got the Invincible skin. I'm probably going to spend some money tonight on the Invincible round 2. I'm so happy Midas is back. I know you guys are too. It's like such a love for this character. I truly love rooting him on in the game. And I'll see you guys soon in the next one.